Kevin Costner's estranged wife Christine Baumgartner moves belongings to $40,000 a month rental amid bitter divorce after demanding $885,000 to cover legal fees. Kevin Costner's estranged wife, Christine Baumgartner, has officially begun moving her personal belongings to her $40,000 a month rental in Santa Barbara on Friday. The designer, 49, who recently requested an award of $885,000 to cover legal fees, notably filed for divorce from the Yellowstone actor, 68, earlier this year in May, with the date of separation cited as April 11th. The mother of three moved to the new temporary, luxury rental home after she was ordered to vacate their $145 million California compound, and has previously claimed that the new place of residence isn't good enough for her family. The spacious house notably sits on 1 acre of land, and has an assortment of amenities, such as a jacuzzi, and is also located next to a wooded hiking trail. A large truck and movers were seen parked outside of the residence as they started to unload Christine's furniture and other items. Christine had argued in a recent court hearing with her ex, Kevin, also in attendance, that the Oscar winner's beachfront mansion was far more superior to her own $40,000 a month rental. While the home has 4 bedrooms, picturesque gardens, custom-designed interiors, a swimming pool and a pool house, she explained that guests would still have to go to the main home to use the shower. Baumgartner claimed that in the rental home, her 2 sons would have to share a bathroom while her daughter will share hers with the house. During the course of their nearly 19-year marriage, the Dances with Wolves star and his estranged wife welcomed children, Caden, 16, Hayes, 14, and Grace, 13. She further argued during the court hearing that she wanted her children to have a comparable lifestyle that they had before the separation. New York-based family law expert Brett Ward of the Matrimonial and Family Law Practice Group at Blank Rome told DailyMail.com, technically, comparable lifestyle means what the judge in any case says it means. But the general concept was put in place to ensure that the children do not experience vastly different lifestyles when with each parent the big home versus the 1-bedroom apartment. He continued, the concept was not created to ensure total parity between the living conditions. It is in place to limit the disparity between them. What Christine is saying is that the current order of $129,000 a month is insufficient for her to match Kevin's lifestyle. She is doing a direct comparison of what he has versus what she can now afford, and of course is coming up short because he is worth hundreds of millions of dollars. The designer notably had been temporarily awarded monthly child support of $129,000 and had requested the number to be raised. However, a judge slashed the monthly amount to $63,000 a month allowance. At the time of the ruling, a separate source informed DailyMail.com that Christine is shocked. She said even Kevin looked shocked. Everyone looked shocked. To say Christine is disappointed is an understatement. She described the ruling as a complete joke. After a 2-day hearing in court, the exes took the stand to offer their own sides in regard to what they thought was a reasonable amount for child support, as well as their future plans. During Christine's time on the stand in a Santa Barbara courthouse, she admitted she had intentions to go back to school and also get a job, per People. I will look into the steps I need to take and any schooling I need to do, and I will enter the workforce, she stated while explaining ways she intended to support herself following the couple's tumultuous split. Following the child support cut, Christine has now asked for a whopping $885,000 to cover legal fees in the latest update in the former couple's divorce proceedings. Baumgartner has already received more than $400,000 to pay the costs of her legal battle with the actor, DailyMail.com can reveal. The mom of 3 is currently locked in a court fight with her ex over a fresh award of $855,000 to cover fees for the former couple's upcoming trial over whether the prenuptial agreement they signed 18 years ago can still be enforced. Baumgartner has asked for $575,000 to pay her lawyers John Rydell and Susan Wiesner and another $280,000 for her forensic accountant Jill Bombino, which would take the combined total to an eye-watering total of $1.26 million. But documents obtained by DailyMail.com reveal Baumgartner has so far already received $405,000 in legal, attorney, and forensic accounting fees disbursed in July this year. In an excoriating legal filing lodged in court in Santa Barbara, California, on Tuesday, Costner's attorney Laura Wasser hit back at the whopping request, describing the fees as inflated and saying that it would be unconscionable for the Yellowstone star to be made to pay. Disso Queen Wasser also accused Baumgartner of being unreasonable and said her constant legal maneuvers, the majority of which have failed, have inflated costs for both parties. After receiving $405,000 in fees, including an award of $300,000 in legal fees, $200,000 in attorney's fees, and $100,000 in forensic accounting fees, on July 12 and removing $105,000 for fees from Kevin's accounts, Christine is back requesting another fee award, Wasser writes in the filing. This time, she requests a whopping award of $885,000, $575,000 in attorney's fees, and $280,000 in expert costs, just to prepare for the November/December bifurcated trial on one issue: whether the spousal support waiver in the parties' premarital agreement, PMA, is unconscionable as of today. When the numbers are so large, it is easy to lose perspective of the actual value of these numbers. The new spat comes less than 2 weeks after a 2-day evidentiary hearing over child support ended with Baumgartner having her payments slashed from $129,000 per month to $63,000. Christine also wants to overturn her prenuptial agreement so she can receive alimony. At present, she is entitled to a lump sum of $1.5 million and a year's worth of mortgage payments on a new home worth up to $1 million. Last week, Baumgartner found herself on the hook for a payment of $14,000 after Judge Thomas Anderl decided to sanction her for failing to give proper answers to questions from Costner's legal team. Judge Anderl has also agreed to postpone the decision on the legal costs until September 20th, when a full hearing on the issue is scheduled. Meanwhile, Kevin Costner's ex Christine willing to accept proposed divorce settlement. Kevin Costner is facing a nasty divorce battle with his estranged wife, Christine Baumgartner. The latter has filed a petition asking the court to order Costner to cover her legal costs for the trial, amounting to a whopping $885,000. Kevin's lawyer declared the petition from his estranged wife nothing but outrageous, and now Christine has reacted to the legal attorney's comment, stating that she was ready to accept the divorce settlement proposed by the Yellowstone actor before the terms were switched up on her, leading to the trial in court. The purse designer's legal team argued in court that Costner insisted on using litigation against their client despite her willingness to settle the matters outside the court, which has racked up court costs. According to Fox News, in a September 14, 2023, court filing, Christine's legal team revealed that she agreed to the proposed settlement sent to her by the actor himself, but later changed her stance because the formal settlement did not match the proposed settlement. Costner's team has argued that the cost demanded by Christine seems ridiculous, as it accounts for 1,106 hours at $800 per hour just for the November trial. However, Christine's legal team claims that the amount will cover past, present, and future legal coverage for their client, not just for the November trial. Christine filed for divorce from Costner in May 2023 and marked the official date of their separation as April 11. The couple shares 3 children, Hayes, Caden, and Grace.